Here we're going to be describing the transformations of this function from its parent function y equals x squared. First, whenever I describe transformations, I usually write out the transformational rule, and I follow the general format of just realizing the inside affects x in the opposite way, and the outside affects y in the same way. Since we have x minus 3 in the parentheses, that means we're really going to be doing x plus 3 to the x values, and we have on the outside times negative 2 and minus 1, so our rule for y is we'll multiply y values by negative 2 and then subtract 1. Now to describe the transformations, since we're multiplying, that's going to create a dilation and or a reflection. If we ignore the sign, we can tell whether it's dilated. This will be a dilation because we're multiplying by something other than 1. Specifically, it's going to be a stretch because we are multiplying by 2, ignoring the sign. The sign deals with reflections. So multiplying by 2 will create a dilation or a stretch vertically because we're affecting y values by a factor of 2. Next, since we're actually multiplying by a negative, that's also going to create a reflection. Negatives create reflections. Since we're multiplying y values by a negative, it's going to flip it across the x-axis. So we have a reflection across the x-axis. And lastly, since we also have addition and subtraction in this expression, we're also going to have translations. Adding 3 to x values is going to move it in the positive x direction, so to the right 3 units. And subtracting 1 from the y values is going to move it in the negative y direction, so down 1 unit.